So this is the VK Bravo. It's actually my favorite tank. 45.02. Fantastic front armor. It's rather amazing. The lower plate here is crazy good. Its only weak points really is this top commander hatch area. I don't know. This is a replay I did. I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I wasn't streaming at the time, so I'm doing this now so I can put it up on the YouTubes. So I hope you all really enjoy this. Matchup is it's pretty good for my tank. Got 3 tank destroyers, which are all high damage tank destroyers, and so I gotta kind of watch out for that. Initially I want to go up here on this hill, but I noticed not anyone is going down the 8-9 line, so I was like, okay, well, you know, I can handle that by myself. It's not going to be too big of a deal, and I got this light tank over here, and if I need to, I can pull back around the bend so that the TDs on the A4 area can help me out. Looking over at this T-37, make sure he's not going to drop down and put some shots in me, but he doesn't do that, so it's okay. Got this IS-3A, that's the premium IS-3. That's a great tank too, but so we got that and the E4. I'm gonna try and get a side shot in this 3A. Let's see if I can get him. The aim time on this is kind of large, but it's got great alpha damage, as you can see right there. That was somewhat of a high roll, and I noticed this IS-3 is going for this light tank, and I want to try and save him because he's my only backup at the current moment. So I know he's gonna pass right here, pre-aim. Boom, put a good shot in. I'm not worried about this E4. He's not going to have enough pen, even with gold rounds, to pen my tank. And he's shooting my lower plate too, which is a very strong point on this tank. And I know he's never going to go through the bottom. Unfortunately, my light tank goes down, and I'm kind of sad about that. But you know, what can you do? I got rid of that IS-3A, so that's a huge plus. Let's see if I can get the E4 has really good armor, except for that commander hatch right there. That mantlet is really large and can be easily hit. Yeah, see, he's starting to shoot gold at me. He's never going to go through unless he shoots my commander hatch, which he's not going to do. And it's funny, the object 704 on the other team, he actually types in team chat to, hey, pull back Pershing, you know, to lure me around the corner. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's just him. At that kind of range, he's probably not going to hit my commander hatch, and he's not going to pin me anyway, so I'm not too worried about the object over 704 up. And there it is. Oh, he's shooting gold, so that he could have, but I mean, at that range, and I think he was trying to shoot my lower plate. He wasn't going to go through anyway, unless I over-angled my armor and he shot me in the side or something. And so I notice the hill is kind of starting to lose, and I know there's no one else on that 8-9 line because the Pershing pulled back. So I know there's not going to be anyone there, so I go around to help back up this kind of hill area because I know it looks like they're getting wrecked pretty hard. Our team is doing good for the most part. We're up 5-3. You know, World Tanks though, it can kind of swing rather quickly a lot of times. But we're looking good. 6-4. Was 6-3. They just got a kill though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. So there's our E4, so we know he's actually over here, so we know he's not going to come around that far end. And just lost our E75. That's kind of a bummer. I want to kind of push in, and then I see this light tank, and that's not good. Oh no! Oh. Luckily, these guys don't know how to shoot my commander hatch. I'm hoping this 95, he's trying to get a side shot, yeah, and I don't want to push up on that hill anymore because that light tank's just going to wreck me. Try and track him, let's see if I can get him. Nice, tracked him. Hopefully someone can do some damage, but we'll see. Our Panther, I don't know what he's shooting at, but I'm really glad he bounced. Kind of unfortunately he took my tracks off, but no big deal. I got 2 repair kits, a large and a small, so if I get tracked, it's not going to be a super big deal. I mean, obviously I don't want to blow it if my own teammate does it unless I really need to. Again, look for this commander hatch. No, not going to happen. Save my shot. Look for that. Nope. Alright. So, within that short of time, it went from 6-3 to 6-7. So, this isn't looking good. Our TDs finally decided to pull up, as you can see here on the mini-map. They're finally starting to pull up because they realize they're not getting anything done. Try and get a shot in this light tank? I mean, I could have shot, but then I would have opened myself up for some potentially bad stuff. E4, never gonna, I don't care about him. He's not gonna bounce off the 95. That's always a good thing. I think he probably shot my side somewhere. Now on the map, I see this object 704. He actually came around. I'm like, okay, hopefully our TDs can handle it. But we'll have to kind of monitor that situation. Yeah, see, at full health, he should be fine. But I kind of back up because I know I'm pretty much the last one. I take a big hit. I kind of figured that was going to happen, but I was just hoping it wouldn't. Get into a little bit more cover, and I see our object is not faring too well. So I'm like, okay, hopefully I can sneak around and help out our object because he is not doing good. So I turn around, and hopefully these guys don't push up over the hill and shoot me in the back, because that would be bad. Oh, I map. Oh, he just barely misses me. I can't believe he missed that shot. And the white tank rolls down the hill and misses me in the back also, putting a good shot right there on him. Now, it's basically me versus all these guys on the hill. We got a whole bunch of guys over. Oh, there's a T-30. That's not good. Let's see if I can get a shot. Oh, come on. Just high and to the left, right over his back of the tank. I gotta watch out for him. As long as this T-30 and E4 don't push in on me, I mainly just have to watch out for the 49 because he's shooting the dirt gun, HE. And that could do a lot of damage to me on the side, so I want to keep trying to make sure he doesn't do that. Put a good shot in the T-30 because I noticed he had fired, he bounced. I know the E4 is not going to do anything to me except track me, so I can go around that corner comfortably and put a shot into him. Again, E4 is just, he's never going to do anything unless he were to shoot me in the side or possibly hit me in the commander hatch. There's the 49 heat. That's kind of surprising. Looking for the T-30. Ooh, I bounced a T-30 gold round. That's kind of impressive. So they finally decided to push in on me. Now the light tank is the threat. I want to try and get him out. So I get a lock on him. Boom, pull the trigger. Nailed it. I am now basically, it was 2v7, now in a 1 versus 5. Oh my gosh. Calabanos maybe? Boom, put a good shot right there. Now this is kind of a mistake. I wasn't paying attention to my timer on my HUD, and my retractor was going to be repaired anyway, so I just kind of wasted a repair kit. I was hoping I could get a side shot into his armor right there. Again, bad play. I was just getting really, really nervous. I want to get this guy taken care of so that I can move forward. Finally finish him off. Whew, doing good. I'm at 4,700 damage dealt, 8,290 blocked so far, and I've still got a long way to go. Oh, T-95! And for the commander hatch, he bounces, thankfully. Ooh, get a good shot right there in the commander hatch. Now, IS-6, not too worried about him. Again, he might get some side shots in. So I got to be kind of worried about that. Obviously, our main threat's the 95. See if, puts a shot in the side of my turret right there. And for that commander hatch, take care of him. No big deal. Okay, so there's 3 tanks left. IS-6 is right there shooting gold at me. And when you're in a situation like this, you always want to be moving. You don't necessarily want them to come to you, and so I decide to push in on him. I know he's not gonna hit me unless he hits me in the commander hatch, which is gonna be difficult for him to do. I know I can one-shot him. All I have is premium left because I've just been shooting so many rounds. On this rock, I decided to try and side scrape. He looks like he might want to, but then I was like, oh, I can just pop him right here in the commander hatch. Boom, good night, sunshine. Okay, I can take a little bit of a breather-ish. So, people are saying that the T-20 is AFK. Now, I don't know that for sure. Sometimes people troll or whatever. And the T-28, I know, is a very slow tank, and he's in the water. And so I want to double check. What I want to try and do is, if that T28 is going for a cap, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to go over, try and start their cap, because I know it's going to take him a long time to turn around, try and get back to me. And I want to double check to see if that T20 really is AFK. Oh, man, stressful game. 7 kills, 6,000 damage dealt, 9,430 blocked. At one point, technically, it was a 1 versus 7. There was a medium tank over on the hill in the 1 line. Okay, so I got spotted. So that seems kind of interesting to me if he really is AFK, because he should be hiding behind those rocks. So I'm not sure if the T28 pulled back, or maybe the T20's in an odd place for a random spawn point that he was able to see me or something. But I don't know. We're about to find out. I'm going for the cap. See if I can draw them out, as it were. So obviously the T28 saw me on his radar. He knows where I'm at already. So wherever he's at, he's going to be turning around, coming at me. Hopefully, is what I'm thinking. Okay, so there's the T20. And yes, he's AFK. No big deal. Sorry about that. No big deal. Just put some shots in. Try and get him out quickly. Preload the HE for after this shell. Got HE rolling. And then I will preload my standard ammunition, or I guess premium ammunition, because that's all I have left at this point, for the T28. Because I'm not 100% sure how much health he is on the upper right. I can see he's a little under half health. He's probably at a quarter health. So we'll see about that. Now I know if the T28 was headed towards cap, if I get on cap, that means I'll either win A by capping, or if he were to get on cap, I would get capped first. And so what I do is I think, okay, I'm going to force him to either turn around, which is what he's doing, because I know that because he hasn't gotten on cap yet. So I know he's turned around to try and come hunt me, or he's already been on the way. And because I know he was in the river, he's probably still in that area, because it's a slow tank. Water, that's going to make his traverse and his mobility even worse. So he's probably still in the general area. Double check my sides, and boom, there he is. Oh no, oh, just bounce off the lower plate. See if I can get a commander headshot. Really high, almost at him. Now with this, he's going to win the long range engagement. My gun is not that accurate, so I want to try and cover the distance. So I'm getting behind this house, giving me some little bit of cover. That way I can make it a more favorable engagement for myself with a close range type of engagement. Okay, he's pulling up the hill. Got a good shot, got a good shot. First Colabanos ever. This in this game was my first ever Colabanos medal. And I was so happy, so nervous. Look at that. 7,549 damage, 9,830 blocked. This was, what a game. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it. Maybe you picked up some tips. If not, I highly recommend Quickie Baby. He's a very good streamer, also a great YouTuber. If you want to learn a lot more about the game, I highly recommend checking out his channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching.